Hey guys, Abby here. How are you guys doing today? Today's video topic has become like this hot subject um, to talk about, and I get lots of emails, direct messages, and questions about it. I do my best to bring you all the information that I find, as well as offer up some of my personal experiences on the subject and opinions on the subject. But I will admit that I do enjoy hearing from you out there in our community, with your thoughts and opinions on the subjects that I discuss. It's always nice to see and hear someone else's point of view. That's kind of why I do what I do. Um, so today is no different. I am bringing you one of our subscribers' opinions, that cuckolding is becoming more and more popular, um, why he feels that to be true, and a discussion that he had with a friend of his who is a bull, and what his thoughts were on the subject as well. You guys can let me know what you think, and I will give you some of my thoughts on the subject matter later on in the video. Let me get together here and we will get started. Sorry guys, I'm squirreling. I see people and I start to squirrel. Can't help it. Maybe I need some ADHD meds or something. I don't know. Anyway, such is my life. So, the email reads, "Hi Abby, cuckolding is becoming common in Indian people who live in foreign countries. Married wives are more open and feel more freedom these days. I live in Vancouver, Canada, and I see Punjabi married women ages 30 to 45 years with white men very often. No one talks about it, but it can be seen. From the dressing, you can sense of the wife that it can be assumed that it is cuckolding. The wives maintain their figures in the gym, have their hair straight, fully waxed, nice makeup, expensive jewelry, and enticing outfits. Married wives are often wearing revealing clothing under a blazer. And once they get into restaurants or a cafe, the wife usually will take off her blazer. And once they get into take off her blazer, and her gorgeous figure is revealed in front of the men. Wife also feels nervous to be seen with the white men by their relatives and friends. But they still take this risk to enjoy the experience. Wife and the white guy sits very close to each other, and there is light touching and kissing in the first date, which is for meeting and knowing about each other. Now the main question is, why is this happening? Are white men more attractive and better in bed? Or Indian husbands are not giving enough time to their wives? Sorry, little critter. Or are Indian husbands not giving enough time to their wives, or wives want more than what they get in bed at home? With a discussion with one of my college friends, who is a white man and is a professional bull for the couples for a long time, he had many general things about his experiences with couples. He told many general things about his experience with couples. He did not share any details of his clients in particular. However, he told many things in general. He said most of his clients are Punjabi wives who age between 28 and 45 years of age with beautiful, mature bodies. They are extremely beautiful and attractive women with very high libido. He said these women are very happy with their marriage and enjoy their time with their families, and these women are also rich. The only thing lacking in their marriage is good tango. After a few years of marriage, their tango life does not remain the same as before. They feel sexually unsatisfied. Many wives told him that their husbands do not give them enough tango. Their man part is too small in comparison to white men, and they do not last long and do not have good stamina. And their husband never likes to give them oral. Or some husbands are just too busy with their businesses. Oh. Okay. So, the bull tells the married wife when he books a date with them that he does lots of foreplay with the wife, and the most amazing thing about these women is their perky and milky fuller chest. He said he loves to bite, squeeze, kiss, and give them special attention. And these Punjabi women are very fertile. Their lady parts are also very tight. This is because they did not have enough tango with their husbands, and most of the time the bull feels he is having tango with a virgin woman. He loves it. Aw, I'm under the tree with the nuts again. I hear them falling all around me. Anyway, sorry. On the other hand, wives feel the penetration is much more enjoyable, and wives tell him how much enjoyable tango is with a larger man part. He loves to give oral to them because these women keep their lady parts very clean and hygienic. Also, their lady parts are very juicy and moist, and these wives moan in pleasure when their lady parts get oral attention. He says once they are clients become once some of his regular customers or clients become regular customers, and they keep coming back to him. He also told me that married wives also tell their other married women to try him. Now he has many regular clients. Little interjection here. He said clients. Is this getting paid for? Because I don't know how legal that is. Anyway, side note. Let me get another here. Last one. He said one more thing he mentioned was most of these wives demand tango without protection, as they want to feel the warmth of his man part and his heavy explosion inside them. Not only this, he also told that many of these women desire to have a baby from a white bull with the blue-colored eyes. But he refuses the proposal every time. What do you think about this, Abby? Should a bull refuse the proposal like this? Is cuckolding too common these days? If you want to know more details, you can please send me an email, and you can share the story if you think it's appropriate to, but it is what it is. Well, to answer your questions, I would honestly have to say that I do feel it has become more common. Although I don't know if it could have been very common before or all along, just not talked about much as it is now. Either way, I feel like it's coming to light, and it's not as unheard of as it used to be. I think there are lots of reasons why couples engage in this. Multiple reasons, actually. Some of them, which you have mentioned, women with their higher libidos, especially in their 40s. I will admit myself, I hit 40 and it was like shing, off the charts. Couldn't get enough. And I will admit it hasn't slowed down yet, so, but I'm okay with that. Anyway, in which their partner just isn't able, women with their higher libido, in which their partner just isn't able to keep up for whatever reason. I feel like that is one of the reasons. I would have to agree that it could also be a matter of the woman wanting to explore new things that her partner may not be necessarily be willing to do, that a bull may. You know, and of course let's not forget the kink part of it all to this, that is that it's taboo. Especially when it comes to interracial. As I've mentioned before, I do believe there's also psychological reasons why couples engage in cuckolding, and that being, it's mainly because it's a power exchange. You know, the male is in a high-powered, stressful, lifestyle, job, career. He always has to be in control over every aspect of his life, and he needs to find an outlet, a means of losing control, and relinquishing control over his wife to a bull. That's kind of a way to lose control. Lose control? Loss of control? Is that a thing? Does that make sense? It does in my head. Anyway, with regard to your question whether or not a bull should refuse the proposal of impregnating a hot wife, I personally feel that that is a very personal case-by-case choice that needs to be discussed between all parties involved, and made between all parties involved. My personal feelings on this is I don't feel that it's right to involve the life of a child in your sexual kink, but who am I to judge? I suppose on the flip side of that, you know, if the child is loved and well taken care of and never knows any different, then I guess it's not a big deal. I guess it just is a matter of, you know, what you feel is ethical, what your morals are, as to whether or not you choose to take that route. I personally would not. However, there are plenty of people that do. But if the bull isn't willing, I mean, you can't make them. So, with all that said, whether, there you have it, whether cuckolding is on the rise or just becoming more public, it's out here and all kinds of people are exploring and engaging in it, and why not? As long as you have consent from all parties involved, you know, go for it. Have fun with it. If it's not for you and your partner, that's okay too. Um, you know, whether you agree with it or not, sorry, I got an itch. Whether you agree with it or not, that's a personal choice. If it's your thing, go for it. If it's not, well, you know, no one says you have to. So, but honestly, when you think about it all, you only live once, and heaven knows we all have our thing, our kink, whether it's cuckolding or something else. We all have something. So that is all I have for you guys today. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope this answered some of your questions. And until next time, everybody, love hugs and smoky kisses. Bye.